What you can do to improve your credit by howtogrowcredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, when the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Now it is time to work on fixing your credit. The following advice is easy to follow and can help you easily repair your negative credit. Getting a traditional home loan can be difficult, if not impossible, with imperfect credit. If possible, apply for an FHA loan. These loans are backed by the United States government. FHA loans can even work when someone lacks the funds for down payment or closing costs. Financing homes can be difficult when your credit score is low. If you do have poor credit, apply for an FHA loan. These loans are backed by the United States government. FHA loans are ideal for those who cannot afford the high down payments. Try to keep a balance of less than 50% of your available credit on all of your cards. You should keep your balances under 50%, anything over this and you can lower your credit rating, so spread out the money you own and pay down your credit cards. You may be able to reduce the interest rate by maintaining a favorable credit score. This should make your payments easier and allow you to repay your debt much quicker. You will be able to get a lower interest rate if you keep your credit score low. This can help lower your monthly payments and help you pay them off quicker. Getting better interest rates leads to an easily maintainable good credit score. Do not get mixed up in jail. Many different places will show you get a new credit profile. Do things like this can get you will not be able to avoid getting caught. You could end up owing a great deal of money or even facing jail if you are not careful. Try opening an installment account. Open an installment account that you can pay for and make sure to keep an affordable monthly minimum on it. If these accounts are properly managed, they can provide a quick boost to your credit score. Some methods of credit settlement can be a blow to your credit score, and you should be sure of how it will affect you. Creditors just want their money and could care less about how it will affect your score. One way to increase your credit score is to become a member of a credit union. Credit unions focus more on the local situation instead of the national one and may provide more options or rates that are more favorable than those of a larger bank. Even if a charge held against you is legitimate, finding an error in the amount, date, or something else can cause the entire item to be stricken from your report. If your credit is poor, take the first step to repair it by closing out the majority of your cards, leaving yourself just one to use. It is important to make small payments or transfer a balance to the open account. It is much easier to manage one large monthly payment than it is to keep track of multiple smaller ones. Do not spend more than you simply cannot afford. You need to change your way you think in this regard. In many cases, people used good credit ratings to buy the items that they normally couldn't afford, but now the economy is paying the price of those days. Be sure to assess your finances and find out the things that you can truly afford. You should keep a low balance on your credit cards to improve your credit rating. Maintaining smaller balances can improve your credit rating. The FICO system has a new level for every 20 percentage points of your credit available. Single account. Look for a credit repair company that has good reviews online and is legitimate. There are a lot of credit repair agencies that you will want to avoid. Unfortunately, there have been quite a few people who have been scammed by these companies. Reading unbiased customer reviews will help you decide what company you want to work with. If you are having problems retaining control of your charge habits, have your credit cards merged into one single account. You should arrange to make payments or make a balance transfer balance to your open account. This allows you to focus on paying off a single account rather than many smaller ones. Try to avoid using credit cards. Use cash when you need to buy something. If you ever use a credit card, be sure to pay it all in full. Take the time to carefully go over your credit card statement. It is only your responsibility to make sure everything is correct. One of the biggest stressors can be bad dealings with debt collection agencies. Make sure you know that cease and desists of any type can only stop you from being harassed. You're still going to be in debt. You may be able to stop the deluge of calls from a collection agency, but the debt must still be dealt with. The most, it will only draw more attention to negative reports on your credit history. When attempting to fix your credit score, exercise caution when it comes to attorneys and legal teams that advertise instant repair of credit. With so many people struggling, scammers are taking advantage of their desperation by offering them fake or fraudulent credit services. Research any lawyer who claims to help repair credit before getting in touch with them for help. Be wary of any company that they can instantly fix your credit. Since there are so many people struggling with their credit today, predatory lawyers emerged that charge huge fees to repair their clients' credit in ways that are either illegal or useless. Do a thorough background check on any lawyer advertising credit restoration services before you call them. Sometimes you have a large number of outstanding credit bills that need your attention, overwhelming you. Be sure to give a portion of your spendable income to each of your creditors. Paying at least minimum payments prevents creditors from calling collection agencies. Prepaid or secured credit cards can help you to break bad spending and repayment habits. This approach will make you serious about taking responsibility for your financial future. The only way to repair credit is to be more responsible with your credit accounts. Consider a card that requires payment in advance. This will improve your score without the risk of failure. This shows lenders that making payments is a priority for you and that they should lend to you. Be aware that threats made by a collector are illegal. You should be aware of the laws that protect your rights as a consumer. When you create a new credit source, your score decreases. Resist the urge to apply for credit cards while shopping at your favorite retailer, even if they offer tempting promotions. If you continue to increase your debt, your credit score will continue to drop. It is illegal for companies to threaten you during collections. Take a written account of it to pursue action against them. You should be aware of the laws that safeguard consumers' rights when dealing with debt collectors. If you are having trouble creating or maintaining a budget, get in touch with a responsible credit counseling organization. These organizations can help you build a repayment plan that works for your financial situation. Credit counseling can be a key piece in helping you understand how to best manage your finances and pay your obligations. The next thing you need to do when repairing your credit is figuring out how you are going to pay any outstanding debt. It can be difficult to have existing debt as it hurts your credit score. Create a realistic budget and be sure to pay all your debts as much as possible. If you are debt-free, it will increase your credit score. Creditors take note of your total debt concerning your income. You will be seen as a bad credit risk if your debt is too much for your income to handle. It's not easy for most people to immediately pay the debt off, so you need to come up with a plan and not deviate from it. Consider debt consolidation as a possible tool to help you repay your debt and rebuild your credit record faster. In many cases, debt consolidation is the best way to reduce debt, and it can repair your credit quickly. You will only have to make one payment since all your debts will be together. Make sure to research your consolidation loan properly to ensure that it is your best option. Your credit report depends greatly on whether or not you pay your bills. Setting up a payment reminder will help you remember to send in that payment. There are several different ways you can arrange your reminders. You must make an effort to pay the minimum payment at least on your credit cards when you are engaged in repairing your credit. Whenever your payment is made after the due date, the transgression goes on your credit record. By always making at least the minimum payment, it shows you are responsible. Look at your credit report to make sure that the discrepancies are valid. There could be a mistake or error. If you can prove that a given discrepancy is invalid, you should submit a credit dispute to the institution that gave you a bad mark on your report. Paying off outstanding balances is the fastest way to repair your credit score. Once the balance is paid off, the account starts aging on your report and more recent activity will replace it to show that you are properly handling your bills. Debt consolidation programs can help you rebuild your credit if you're struggling with repairing it. If you roll your debts into a single payment, it makes it much simpler to budget and track your expenses. This should assist you in making timely payments on time and get your credit score up. Look over your credit report to see if there are any missed payments or outstanding debts you have forgotten about. Once you have checked for mistakes, you can set about to fix the damage. Pay off the highest interest debt first and completely, while staying current on the minimum payment of all other accounts. If you want to get your credit score looking good, it takes quite a bit of common sense. You can find those waters by sailing with these tips. When you are trying to repair your credit, be realistic. Some credit reporting agencies may try to get you to commit to an unrealistic payment schedule, which will throw you further in the hole. Know exactly what you can afford to put towards your debt before attempting to deal with creditors to avoid promising more than you can comfortably pay. If you do not fulfill these promises, you could damage your credit worse, which will lead to the end of the fleeting relief you had from these arrangements. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.